I'm Roy from Roy's Garage. Today I'm going to be working on a 2012 Nissan Frontier. I'm going to show you how to replace the front brake pads and rotors. These are the tools I'm going to be using today to do this job. Rubber mallet, 4-pound sledgehammer, 3/8 ratchet, 14mm socket, 19mm socket, 19mm wrench, 14mm wrench, 10mm wrench, 2 different size flat tip screwdrivers, an air gun, caliper piston compressor, anti-seize, ceramic grease, a bottle of water with a hole on the top, a suction ball, and my brake flusher. These are the parts I'm going to be using today to do this job: front brake pads, front rotors, and .3 brake fluid. Okay, so first I'm going to be removing this rubber plug, loosening up my bleeder screw. Now is the time to do it while the caliper is mounted. Okay, removing this caliper, there's 2 bolts, one here and one here. Okay, removing this spring, removing the brake pads, removing this caliper mount. There's 2 bolts, one here and one here. So I'm going to be removing this rotor. Right now the rotor is stuck on a hub. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to remove this rotor. We're not going to be reusing it. I'm going to be putting a new rotor on. So with my 4-pound sledgehammer, I'm going to whack it. Okay, so I'm going to be compressing the pistons in the caliper. I'm going to be using my caliper piston compressor. So I'm going to be opening up my bleeder screw, letting all the dirty fluid come out. Okay, lock up the bleeder screw. So before I put my rotor on, I'm going to be putting some anti-seize around my hub. I'm going to be cleaning my rotor with some brake clean. Make sure there's no oil on top of the rotor. If you notice, this rotor is coated. When you first road test the vehicle, when you first step the brake, you might hear a grinding sound. There's all this coating coming off. After a few miles, all this coating will wear out, will come off, and then the grinding sound will stop. Putting on my rotor. I just put one wheel nut on so the rotor doesn't wobble. Okay, so I'm going to be lubricating these pins. Just remove the pins, clean them up. Put some grease right in here. Greasing up my pins. Lubricating my hardware. I'm going to be using the original hardware. There's new ones that come with the pads. You can use that too, but if your hardware is still good, just reuse it. If you try to put the new one on, sometimes it doesn't fit good and it wants to fall off. So if your hardware is still good, just reuse it. Installing the caliper mount. Installing my pads. Putting some ceramic grease on the back side of this pad. You don't need too much. Lubricating my caliper. Putting on these springs. Okay, so hold your pads together. Put the caliper on. Bolt up the caliper. So now I'm going to be flushing out the brake system. First, we're going to be removing the old fluid from the reservoir. Remove the screen. And I'm going to be sucking out the fluid. It's all sucked out. Okay, so I'm filling up my reservoir with some fresh fluid. Now putting on my adapter. Okay, so now I'm going to be turning on the fluid. Okay, opening up my bleeder screw. And just wait for it to come out clear. Okay, that guy looks clean. Lock him up. Okay, I'm going to be removing the adapter, shutting off the pressure that's going to the adapter. Putting back the screen. Putting the cover on. Now we're going to check for leaks. Okay, I'm going to be using some water. Neutralizing the brake fluid. Blowing it down with some air. Okay, start up your car. Pedal is real good. Solid. So I'm going to pressurize the brake system with my hood prop. So pressurize your brake system about 15-20 seconds. Check for leaks. That looks good. No leaks. Put on your rubber cap and you're good to go. So that's how you replace front brake pads and rotors. If you have any questions, comment below. Make sure to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up and I see you in the next video. Aloha.